All right, I'm a little early on here, so I don't know if anybody's going to show up. I have not been doing my videos like I should be. But I just thought that this might be a good time to jump on and just start talking about how things are going for me. What is going for me? Um, so basically, I lost like 25 pounds. And it was hard to lose those 25 pounds. And now I'm starting to gain all of those pounds back. Not all of them. I'm up 8 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot for me because it means I'm heading in the wrong direction. I should be going up when I need to be going down. Miss Stephanie, hello. Mwah. How are you? Thank you for hopping on. It might just be you and me. You never know. Um, so I wanted to get on, and I know I had somebody who also um reached out to me. And Mary, I don't know if she's on here. She said she was going to join tonight because she is struggling also. It's losing weight is never, ever, ever easy. And you go on to YouTube and you look at all these channels, and it seems like there's a lot of people who have already lost a bunch of weight, who have already succeeded, and they're just trying to either maintain or they're trying to get off their last 10. I have so much more to do than the last 10. So I get into little moods, and my moods are just, they're not happy moods. And when they're not happy moods, I eat. And I work for a retail chain, so food is like around me all the time. And lately, it just seems like I don't know what the word is. Don't care, I don't know. But I've been eating things that I should not eat. And if you look at my YouTube profile, it says how I'm going from junk food to healthy food. Okay, so I did. I went from junk food to healthy food, but guess what? I'm going right back from healthy food to back to junk food. So that's the part that's really, really, really hard for me. And it's a difficult thing. My live that I'm doing right now, I chose, hold on one second. Echo, turn off the alarm. I chose the button that said
It's 6:01 p.m.
The
said, current weather is 69
Echo,
degrees Fahrenheit.
Enough. I chose a button that said subscribers only. So if nobody has subscribed, only people who subscribe can watch the live right now. So I don't know if that interfered with a couple of people or not, but there you go. So back to what I was saying is that it's easy for me to go grab that zinger or that ho-ho or that cupcake or those donuts. It's easy for me to go grab all of chips. My favorite are the Cheeto Puffs. So all those things are easy access for me, right? So one pack of zingers on Weight Watchers, are you ready? They are 19 points for one package. So I'm eating a package of those today a day. Plus I'm eating a pack of cheese puffs. So those are 5 points. So now 19 and 5, and I only get 25 points per day. So there you go. There you have it. I'm eating everything, all of my points almost in 2 things. I know better. I completely know better. But you know what? I'm washing it down with a Diet Coke. Good for me. Yay, I got the Diet Coke in. So those are things that just have to stop in my life. I have to quit it. Um, I am all about fast, convenient right now because of all the hours that I'm working. So it really, I know I have to stop. My brain tells me I have to stop. It's not stopping. The mouth is not stopping. The hands are picking up the wrong things, right? So my challenge is to find, I got to find that person that was so excited to lose this weight, and I got to find that why do I want to do this? Why am I doing this? I want to get healthy. Yep, I do, but so does 9 other million people in the world, but why am I not succeeding with it? Why can I not stick with this? What is happening that is making me be like, I have to have this sugar, I have to have this sugar. So I have to really stop. I have to stop and smell the flowers. So I got to get back into when I was planning out my meals, when I was cooking for the week and I would come home for lunch, I would grab what I needed, put it in the microwave, I would eat, and I'd go back to work. On my breaks, I would grab an orange, or I'd grab a banana, or I would grab a piece of cheese or something like that. But now it just seems like I don't care. And I don't care while I'm eating it, but as soon as I get finished eating it, then I start caring again, right? I can't keep treating myself like this because it's like a toxic relationship that you're in. That person is demeaning and that person is mean and that person is this, and you stay in that toxic situation. Well, I'm doing the same thing to myself. I'm eating things that I know I should not be eating. I'm eating things that are good at the moment while I'm having them, but then I after I eat them, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what did I do?" So at this given point, I'm recognizing what I'm doing wrong. I'm recognizing what is happening to me. I know, and everybody knows, that I live a busy life right now. I barely have time for 2 seconds to myself. But I have to take those 2 seconds for myself. Otherwise, I'm never going to get to the point to where I want to be. I have jeans that are sitting in my closet right now that I want to be able to get into. I want to be able to wear them. I want to be able to put them onto my body. And am I going to be able to accomplish that by keep doing what I'm doing? I'm not going to. So I know why or what is happening, right? The why I kind of know also, just because why? Who am I doing this for? Myself, of course, but that's it, right? So I just have to get determined, and I have to be able to muster that person, that Kim that's down inside there, where I know she's at. I got to be able to get her and pull her back out, because I want to be successful with this. I want this to work for me. Mine is more, I want to be able to wear the clothes that I want to be able to wear, and I want to be able to look nice. I want to be able to look nice in them. So I got to get there. I have to do this. I got to do this for me. And I really just have to stop every time that I go to grab that pack of sugar, that cupcake, that cookie, that donut. I have to stop, and I have to like hold my own hand and be like, okay, do you really want this? Is this really worth it? I'm not tracking anything. I haven't been tracking anything. So I have to get back down to the basics, and I have to get back to tracking and being accountable for what I do. And it's super hard right now for me for some apparent reason. You know, life hasn't been easy for me. Life hasn't been fair for me. It hasn't been fair for a lot of people. But I'm the only one who can make this happen. Nobody else can make this happen for me but me. And that is where I'm at. And that's what I have to realize. And whew, um, that's the only thing that I know that I can keep telling myself. But I have to do this and I have to get this done. So I don't know what else to say. I did have some people pop on. It looks like some people popped off. So this is my plan of action that I am going to be taking. So I have bought for the week, I bought some vegetables, I bought some fruits, I bought some cottage cheese, I bought some eggs, and I got chicken. So I am going to be making meals with those ingredients because the eggs are free, the cottage cheese is free, the fruit is free, the chicken is free, and the vegetables are free. So those are all 0 point foods. Those are all free foods, right? So if I can come up with things to eat with those, I'll be doing great. It'll be like, I am back on track. That's my work calling, by the way. It is 6 o'clock on Sunday, and they're calling me to tell me because I was supposed to have a half a day off tomorrow. They're calling to tell me that they cannot cover the shift, and I'm going to have to be there from 9 to 7. So I wonder why I'm not getting things done, right? So I'm going to try to focus when I'm hungry to grab those. I also got some sugar-free Jello that I'm going to make up. I'm going to have that in the refrigerator also, so that if I need it, something sugary, if I start feeling like I have to have that sugar, and that is how it is with me. I feel like I have to have the sugar. I don't have to have it, but in here I have to have it. What the heck? So, Stephanie, am I boring you? Are you still there, love, or did you leave me? Who's online with me? I have one person. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on long because I'm going to have to call work back. And I don't know what else to say other than I am not doing the best of the best, right? So I am going to start doing a little bit more videos. I am going to try to do the videos more routine on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I'm hoping. I am weighing in on Sunday now. I weighed today. I'm up 2 more pounds. So that would be because I had zingers and I had cheese puffs yesterday. And I had zingers and I have cheese puffs the day before. And I had zingers and I had cheese puffs the day before that. So, I mean, that is like my diet right now. And then I wash it down when I come home. I have my dinner and then I have ice cream. Well, what do you think? Do you think the scale's going to go down when you have all that crap? Nope, it's not. It sucks. I have a diet 7-Up. Woo! I did go meet my friend for lunch. Well, Jenny, is it Jan? I don't know how to say your name. Janine, maybe. Anyway, I see you gave yourself this talk 3 years ago. Well, I hope it worked for you. I hope you're super, super, super successful. It's too easy to grab the stuff, and it's so much harder to go in and make a salad, to cut up the eggs, to whatever the case may be, right? So what I was going to say is I met my friend for lunch today, Kathy, and we went to a restaurant. I was going to order something, and I looked at the price, and it was like $26. I'm like, what the heck? So I got a burger. Well, I ate half of the burger, I ate half the fries. I have to say, my UK friends, mwah, our food, I think, is so much more fattening than the food that you guys get over there. Because just watching what you make and how you make it, America has so many more preservatives. America has so much crap in all of our food. It's ridiculous. So I try to stay clean with like making things myself. And I was doing really, really, really good. That's how I lost 25 pounds. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. It took me like 6-7 months to do it, but I lost it. Now, phew, I'm just not. I am so happy that worked for you. God bless you. I am back to Weight Watchers. I was going to try Slimming World. It was just too tough for me because trying to take the UK measurements, transferring it over to American measurements, I don't have enough time. If I had more time, I probably would be better at that, but I don't. So I am doing Weight Watchers again, but I'm still trying to do like Slimming World where you have your plate portions, and I'm still trying to portion that out for myself. I'm trying to stay away from potatoes and starch. I'm trying to stay away from the starches for a while. I'm trying to do a low carb just because the carbs are what attacks me. When I get carbs, then that means that I want more carbs. And then I start wanting more sugar. And then I want more and more and more and more and more. So I am trying to do a low carb thing right now. I am telling you, the weight comes on so quick, so quick, but it goes off so slow, so slow. You know, I was cleaning out some things and I found a Weight Watchers card that I was doing back in, gosh, probably 2000 or maybe even before then. It was maybe 99, but it was when Weight Watchers had the card and it was like a little slide. You like slid it up and like up and down, and then you would have to go to like the fiber, and then you would go over and it would be like how many sugar, how many this, how many that, and that's how you got how many points that you used to have on Weight Watchers. So that just tells you that I've been battling this for a while, y'all, a while. You know, I don't get to walk either because I'm in my little like, so I work at Walmart in the Vision Center. So I'm in this little like square all day long and I can't really leave because I'm the only one there. It's really starting to get old with me and I'm getting really frustrated at this point with the whole thing. Slimming World did not work for you. You know, everybody's got to find what works for them and what is best for them. I know that several people that are doing that I've seen has lost a lot of weight. I know there's a lot of people who have lost a lot of weight with Weight Watchers. And you know, Weight Watchers back in 2018, I lost 50 pounds and I lost it really quick. I think then they were doing like blue and purple plans and green or whatever, but I was on that blue. So, but I lost 50 pounds really, really fast. And you know, the other part is this. I don't drink water anymore. I can't tell you the last time I had a glass of water. I've been drinking way too much soda, and even though it's a diet, it's still not good for you. So that is like another thing. Yo-yo stinks. I hate that. You know, I was even doing that little dancing. You know, I did the video where I was dancing a lot. I get like, yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Woohoo! Let's do it. Let's do it. I do it once, and I'm like, then I don't do it no more. So I have to get up. I have to be able. I was doing chair yoga faithfully. My waist, I could feel my waist going down. I am not kidding you guys. And then I stopped it. Just absolutely stopped it. So why did I stop it? It's crazy. I have to stay with things and I don't. And that's like one of the biggest problems for me. One of the biggest problems. Just like doing videos. I was doing video. Not no more. I kind of quit that too. So it's like you don't want to get on here and be like, I failed again. I failed again. The ship is sinking. Or actually, the ship is coming up. So I am bound and determined. I know what to do. I know how to do it. I just have to keep my accountability. And I am going to say my accountability is going to be in my videos. So I have to do these videos so that I can see myself coming down also. But I have to tell you, these camera phones, look, there's Buddy. My camera phones, when you're videoing, it seems like, I don't know, it doesn't ever look like I'm losing weight. I still look like I was the same. Oh my gosh, you're really old. I'm really old too. Every birthday I get older. How about you? Yes, I did lose 50 pounds in 2018. And then I just slowly started gaining it back. You are 77. God bless you. I turned 56 this year, heading to 57. And let me tell you, I feel it. I do. And you know the other thing too? So let's talk about me for a minute. You guys want to talk about me for a minute? I was living in Naples, Florida, and I moved there in 2014. I loved it. That's when I really I had started dropping the weight, and I really, really, really liked it. Then I would come home for a minute, and then I would move back here. I would get homesick, so I would come home. I'd be here for maybe a year, and then I would go back to Florida. And I did that off and on for a while, right? My hair, I can't tell which way to go. I did that off and on for a while. So I was in Florida in 2018, and I really dropped the weight. Like I went from a size, I guess, 20 down to a size 14, almost into a size 12. So I really, really, really dropped the sizes. But I was walking. After work, I would go out and I would do things with people. We would go have a drink. We would go, some days after work, I would just go right to the beach. I would sit there and I would just watch the sun go down. Oh my gosh. You talk about peaceful, being grounded, toes in the sand, watching the sun fall down over the Gulf of Mexico. That was amazing. So I came back, and then you guys know the story where the last time I went to Florida, I went to Orlando with somebody who was a big cheater, pumpkin eater. So here I am back in Missouri, and in Florida, I feel better. In Naples, Fort Myers area, I feel better. My body doesn't hurt. The arthritis isn't as bad. It's not cold there. It does get sometimes in like the 30s sometimes. Winter there is more like 30s, 40s. But I feel amazing. I'm already starting to feel this here. I'm already starting to be like, oh my goodness, I can't hardly get up. I can't hardly walk. So I'm only 56 years old. I should not be feeling like that. And I also feel that way because I have this weight back on me. So from the time, let's talk about when I said that I was like in that size 12, right? To like when I moved back from Florida, oh my gosh, I was like the biggest that I had been in a long time. So I went from there to that size 12. So I have probably put on 50 plus pounds, right? Ugh. So I just want to get this off. And I know I want to get this off. and I start feeling the way that I'm feeling. It's crazy that I let my emotions trigger me, and I let my emotions be like, nobody cares about you. It's probably evil that's telling me that, and I need to stop listening to that, right? So I've been thinking about going back to Florida. I am not lying to you. I am seriously, I have been thinking about it, and we'll see what happens. And I've been praying on it, so we'll see. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. You know, I was posting, I don't know if you watched my videos or not, but I was posting some of the pictures that I had taken in some of like the beginning of some of my videos. Peaceful, peaceful, and it's really silly, but there you never meet a stranger because everybody's in the same thing. Everybody's a transplant. Everybody's from somewhere, especially in the wintertime. There's so many people who are snowbirds. I waited on somebody Saturday who came in and she needed her glasses adjusted and she was getting ready to leave for Naples. She was leaving actually tomorrow morning. She's leaving for Naples. So it happens. I wish I was the emotional eater who didn't eat. You know, there's people who get upset and who get emotional and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't eat. I can't eat. I can't eat. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I have another gallon of ice cream? Can I have another spoon? And that stinks. It really does. And there's been a lot going on with me this year. I've had a lot of loss in my life this year. I lost my dad. I lost somebody I thought that I was going to be spending the rest of my life with. I have lost some friendships. I've lost a lot. So I just have to pick myself up, brush myself off, and be like, you know what? You got this, girl. You got this. You got this. You got this. Because no matter what happens in our life, good, bad, indiffer, you know what? I've come to realize the sun goes up and the sun comes down, and it happens every single day. So I just have to start making the best out of my day. I have to start picking out the good things and just running over the bad things, right? So when I get that emotional, when I get that, I'm not doing this. It doesn't matter if I eat this today or if I eat this tomorrow. It does not matter. I'm going to have to just be like, kumbaya. So that is what I'm going to be trying to do this week. I will be checking in on my videos. I will let my progress know because it really, really, well, it really, really, really is something that I want to do. I want to get this done. I want to get this off. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I want to be able to go back to feeling the way that I felt 2 years ago. 2, 3. Maybe it was 3 years ago. Yeah. Thank you. The loss of my dad was like not great. So I came back in December and my dad passed away in February. Here he is. That's my uncle and that's my dad. They're both gone. They're both in heaven. So anyway, that is definitely where I'm at, guys. I just need to focus. I weighed in today, so I won't weigh again until next Sunday because I am not a believer in weighing more than once a week. It takes your body time to get things on, it takes your body time to get things off. I know that I need to measure, and I haven't done that. So maybe I will do that tonight before I go to bed. I don't know. Anyway, well, I thank you girls for being on here with me. I appreciate it. Stephanie, you are an angel sent from above, I tell you. And I know your life, Stephanie's life is not all that simple either. You have children and you have a husband and you have so much stuff that you deal with every single day, but yet you can maintain your weight loss. And I am telling you what, I am so proud of you. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot for that to happen. Because, like I said, the littlest thing goes wrong to me, and I'm like in the ice cream. Give me a shovel. So I just really, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's 12:30 in the UK. Mwah. Good night, good night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will be seeing you. I also have a Facebook. It is Life Over 55 Facebook group. If you guys would like to join that, you are more than welcome. You can get to me any time of the day. You can also email me at lifeover55withkim at Gmail. Fun kids and fun things. How are you? Don't be sorry you're late. I've been rambling for a whole 30 minutes. I've been rambling. Good night. Have a great day, Jan. Good. Very, very good. I was just talking about how I am not succeeding in what I have set out to do. I should be down so much more. And the 25 pounds that I've lost, I've gained 8 of them back. So I just have to stop this crap and get moving forward, like I have to just be, whew, I have to make this work. And I was talking about how I miss Florida and how I really want to go back to Florida. Um, how I don't want to be in this cold that's about to happen here in Missouri. You're struggling? So what plan are you on? I went back to Weight Watchers just because it's familiar for me and I don't have to learn something new right now. But I'm trying to do low carb Weight Watchers. I'm trying to stay away from those carbs. The carbs are what is killing me. Killing me. I'm sorry to hear you're struggling. See, so that's where I'm at. We need to have our own little group. You should get on to my Facebook group, and I'm going to try to I'm on the Facebook group every single day. So I definitely, if you can join that, do, and just shout out at me. Give me an email. When you start struggling, shoot me an email. Like I said, get on Facebook. The group is actually called Life Over 55 with Kim. Get on my group page and we can talk back and forth, because you know what? Sometimes, they say it takes a village to raise a child. I think it takes a village to lose some weight. Supporting is the best thing to do. Stephanie, I went through them, but I have not been able to sit down and read them. I just don't have time to read. I have one day. And the problem is like I got the whole gist of the slimming world. My problem with the slimming world is I understand, but it's taking like I'm so used to taking my phone and like scanning like cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? And then the cupcakes will say 4 points or 5 points or whatever the case may be. Where when I put food in that I'm eating here in America, it's not matching up with what's on the list for the UK. So I'm just like guessing, is it a sin? Most usually it's a sin, because the things that have been going in my mouth lately is nothing other than sins. So I'm starting to get it. I have not given up on Slimming World stuff. I am just trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. Yeah, I know. It is definitely UK based. I wish I was over there with you. I keep telling Kelsey I want to move over there. She has all these beautiful pictures. And if I would just go back to eating basic foods, I probably would do okay with the Slimming World, like my meats and my vegetables. But I've just been doing so bad that it doesn't matter what plan I'm on. Cakes and cupcakes and cookies and chips are just not on any of these plans. Slimming World is so easy. Woo! Hopefully, I can get it. Hopefully. The hex A and the hex B, and then you have your, tell me if I'm wrong. So I have hex A and I have a hex B. My hex B is my starches. It's more practical for your lifestyle. Yeah, right now I think Weight Watchers is more practical until I can figure all of it out and I have time. Just because I can shoot and go. Oh, I got my thing on. But I'm not giving up on the idea of it because I have seen so many. I mean, my gosh, look at all the weight you lost. I've seen so many wonderful women who have lost so many pounds on Slimming World. And I have to stick with, no matter what I do, I got to stick with this. Like, I can do Slimming World, I can do Weight Watchers, I could do, at this point, I don't even know. It just, I have to be able to eat healthier. And that's the part that I'm having issues with. And stop drinking soda. That's the big part. See, I keep wanting to say my healthy A's are my vegetables and my fruits. But you're saying that healthy A's are milk and cheese. Oh, and B's are nuts, oats, and bread. We don't really have porridge over here. So I guess porridge is like oatmeal for us. So, like tonight, I went to dinner with my friend and I had a cheeseburger and I had fries. So, the cheeseburger would be sins because it was not, like, I'm sure, a healthy meat quality. And then the French fries would be my healthy. No. What are the fries? The fries would be. See what I'm saying? Like, it takes my brain to think about these things. I think you've been on it for so long, my dear, that it's just all pure natural for you. You can probably look at your food and be like, boom, 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 boom. So, speed foods are vegetables and fruits, but some are free foods like oatmeal. The meal would be high in sins that I had tonight. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So, and I had a salad, but they put the dressing on it. So when it came, it was like just covered in ranch dressing. And I was just like, I like salads, but I don't put a lot of like ranch or oils or anything on that on my salads. I usually try to eat that pretty much the way that they are. And I lost 50 pounds. I can do this again. I've already done it once. I was down 25. So I mean, I'm on my way. Like I have done it. I just need to stick with it. I need to trade this in for water. I know what works with my body. And that's the part that I'm not doing. I know. If I would just have salads for lunch and I would have a meat with a vegetable, and then I would have for my snack like cottage cheese and a fruit, or I used to make like this chili that was a Weight Watchers chili. It was so good. It was like um, turkey, ground turkey. It was a can of, let me think now, a can of fat-free refried beans, a can of kidney beans, and there was another bean with onion. So I mean, like all these things, and that was like I think 0 points at the end of the day. That whole thing of chili, you could eat it any time of the day, and it would be a free food. So I know how to do it. I know what I need to do. It's just getting there to do it. See, and I'm having trouble over here, Stephanie, trying to find fat-free cottage cheese. And again, I'm at Walmart all day long. So by the time I leave Walmart, I really, truly do not feel like it was bugging me. It was in my eye. Do not feel like going to another grocery store at all. You're right. I got to get a mindset, and that's where I'm at. My mind has just been like, I'm going to go grab this. I'll eat this. I'll start it over again tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab it. I'll eat this. I'll start it over tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes because I keep grabbing. And once I start, it's hard for me to stop. So tomorrow is going to be tell all because I will be there now, which I wasn't supposed to be, but I'm going to be there all day on Monday. Yeah, all these here though is in St. Louis anyway. The one by my house, it's not so good. You're doing that too? Like I'm going to do it. Donna, hello, how are you, my friend? I do, Donna, 1% cottage cheese is what I've been doing. So it's 2 points for a half a cup, but 2 points is better than having 7 points for a cup of ice cream. What are batch cooking will help you? Oh, yes, you are absolutely correct, Stephanie. And that's what I had said. That's what I need to do. So I need to make it's going to get cold here, so I can make my chili, and that will help me. And I used to have my little salad bar in the refrigerator where all I had to do was just grab my lettuce and my tomato and my this and my that. So, well, the variety of foods in America, I was just talking about that. A friend of mine, we were discussing that also. So, American food is just, I feel like, completely awful for you. I'm really hoping that they really do something about the USDA and they really check it. There are so many foods that are sold here in America that other countries won't even let in their country. One being Pop Tarts. So you really have to read the the ingredients. Everything over here almost has fructose syrup in it. You have to really, 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 really watch. And then now they're hiding that by another name. And probably in the 7 Up, which is zero sugar, it probably has it somewhere too. Yes, Canada has a lot stricter rules. And I believe, if I'm not correct, Stephanie, but the UK has a lot more rules too, I believe. But I watch Stephanie make a bunch of stuff on a collab that I did. I don't know. I hope you guys got to watch her too. Her and Nikki, they're both from the UK, and their vegetables are just like amazing compared to the vegetables that I get here. But again, you guys, I'm shopping at Walmart because I'm not going anywhere else. And half of the time I have my food delivered because of the fact that I'm working all day and I don't want to go in on my day off. You know, I wish they just would get rid of all the sugar stuff. Like, nope, we are no longer going to be making these things. But, you know, don't you think like if you made a cupcake and you made it from scratch and you made it with flour and regular pure cane sugar and all that, you may not gain as much weight eating that cupcake as you would eating the one that's with all the bad chemical stuff in it. Who knows? All I know is I got to get back on track, everybody. I have to get back on track because I'm starting to feel it in my clothing. And that is not cool at all. I don't want that. My butt is getting it really bad. So I need to take this weight off. I'm going to take this weight off. I am going to make sure that I am doing my videos because that keeps me accountable. I am going to make sure that I keep trying to learn different things. And I got to go back to cooking on Sundays. Like when I was doing my cook with me's and I was like filming and I was like making the food right then, it was so much better because it was there. And I stopped doing that. You know what? Friday, I was so hungry that, and I had nothing here at the house really. So I went through Lion's Choice. That's not good. Lion's Choice is roast beef, French fries, but yet I ordered a Diet Coke. Like that's going to help that, right? So it is what it is. There's nothing else that I can say other than I have heard from several people that they are struggling just like I am struggling. And you know what? We are going to get this off. We are so going to get this off. There is another group that you guys can go to. It's called Slim Win Group. All you have to do is answer a couple of questions. And there's a lot of people in there who are very supportive and they have amazing resources also. Like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And they're like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So it's a really, really great group to get into also. But like I said, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village for me to be able to lose weight because I need somebody to tell me, no, don't eat that. So, with stating that, you guys, I am going to call it a night and I will be checking back in with you guys hopefully on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday morning, I guess. That gives me tomorrow, and I can tell you where I'm at. I will try to film also what I eat in a day, and let's see if that kind of helps as well. Miss Donna, I hope that your house, everything is going good. You got all your cable back up and running, and your internet is working good. Fun for kids and fun things. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. Stephanie, I love you with the bottom of my heart, and I am working on it. I am working on it. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm getting tired. I still have a million things to do since I have to work. I got to call that guy back from work. So let me call Tony, and I will talk to you guys on Tuesday. Mwah. Bye. Good night, everyone. How do I stop this? Do we know? I don't know. There we go.